Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
you get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlad Take 2, Isaac Lowe, because this idiot never had his mic plugged in. But listen,
you've had me talk for 25 minutes and talking to myself, but because I like you, would redo it. Snap to.
Listen, I don't even know how to start this interview then. Listen, great performance. Now, like I said in the beginning of the first interview we did, I said, you're not known for your knockout wins, you've not got a high knockout ratio. This kid never got really knocked out. I think he had one stoppage in his fights there. What was the main difference in this fight?
I think it's as I've got older, I'm getting not older. It's just I'm getting more mature. Not the fact of maturity. I think that's where everyone knows me. You watch most of my career. You watch most of my fights. I get red steam as soon as I get someone hit. I jump on them. Do you know what I mean? Or I get too close. I always smother my work. And I think it showed in the first couple of rounds. I hurt him a few times. I wouldn't say he's going to hurt me. Then he got me with a couple. Then I tanked him. And again, I was just getting close. I was getting too close. And Bob was saying in the corner, you've got 8 rounds. You've got 3 minutes in the round. Slow it down. Wait for your time and pick your shots. And they'll come. You catch him. And I think over the rounds, I caught him a couple to the body. I know I hurt him a couple of times to the body. He kept the holding. And I kept him. The uppercuts was getting him a sweet every time I got him. And then Bob was saying, hold him out, hold him out, hold him out. And that's what I did. We've been working on it in the gym. Just double that left hook up. And I've got a really strong left hook. And I touched him the first time, the second one just finishing him off. And like you're saying, against a kid who doesn't really get stopped, I'm pleased with it because I'm probably going to get criticised for this because, you should be beating these guys, but it's the manner you beat them. If I like I've just said in another interview there, I had a bit of nerves going into this fight tonight. Obviously, doing a 6th round last time and coming like this, and you've just signed with these with the Sowlands and then fucking. Obviously, I know it was going on the TV, YouTube. I know it was going across. I thought I want to put a good statement on. And if I'd have went there tonight and had a sticky 8 rounds, or not even a sticky 8 rounds, done 8 rounds where I won by 3 rounds clear, and I'd come out and I thought, have I really got it still? Is it really still there? Like, do you know what I mean? But that's what I needed to do, and I've done it. I think I made a statement tonight, and I was happy with it. It's good. It's given me a good confidence boost. What I need. I'll be back in the gym straight away. I'm not taking no time out, and I want to be back out as soon as I can.
You mentioned maturity there, and that's what I said earlier. I said I felt like a mature performance in there. You didn't rush. No, sometimes when you get clipped, a young fight, I'm not just saying you, I'm saying in general, a young fight, when they get clipped, they steam in, they see that red mist, they get that hot head, and they steam in. Now, for me, Luke, watching you fight there, it does seem like a mature performance. And what do you think, like, what's about that? Has it been Bob in the gym? Has it been Big Tyson? What's been the difference in training camp in the gym?
I've been doing it a lot in training. I do it a lot of time with when I've been training. But I usually, what I do in the gym, 80% of the time, I never show it in the ring. Like you said, what you've just said there, I usually get tanked with a shot and I get red steam, and that's it. Isaac's in a bloodbath fight, and everyone knows me for it. Do you know what I mean? But Bob was keeping reminding me in the gym, and even today in the fight when I kept hurting, he said, Isaac, just slow it down, pick your shots, get your jab working, bring them onto the shots. And I think over a couple of the first 2 rounds or so, I was a bit slow, I was warming up, I wasn't warming into it. I got into it, and over the course of the rounds, that's what I did. I slowed it down, and when I got tagged with a shot, I wasn't panicking. When there's plenty of time to do it, you've got 3 minutes, you've got 8 rounds there. So, yeah, I was pleased with it. And as I said, I'll go back in the gym, and we'll keep on working. I'm going to improve on that. I'm going to improve on that again, and that's only one side of me. I think I said in an interview before this fight, everyone knows me as a bit of a scrapper. Everyone knows I've got a heart of a lion. I'm game. I'll have a fight, but I am a very good boxer when I use my skills, and I think you're going to see a lot more of it.
I mentioned as well, you're hanging around that featherweight division because, like I said, it's a good division to be in. So, are you going to hang about there and try and put your name in the mix?
I've boxed at featherweight since I've been 18 years old, since I turned over. But I can even make super bantamweight. I was thinking about going down to super bantamweight. I can make the weight good. I'm not going to say like easy, but I can make it. Do you know what I mean? I'm definitely not. I'm too small for a super featherweight. I'll have a stick. I'm at the age now at 29. It's like anyone. I've got bills to pay. I've got a baby at home. I've got a wife, and you don't have a long career in boxing, especially at my weight, because obviously we take a lot of shots. Well, I do anyhow. I want to get out safe and well, and I want the right fights now. I'll pay the right bills from me family and try and set me up. Do you know what I mean? So, whichever the right fights come, I'll take. Do you know what I mean? You know me. I'll fight anyone. I'm not bothered. That's why I took Nick Ball straight after Lopez. I'm not bothered about fight. If the worst comes to worst, you can lose. I win or lose. I'm a game man. I'll have a fight. But I just want the right fights, the right opportunities. I don't know. I might probably get criticised for saying this, but I've always been in the away corner. I've never always had the run of the green. Sometimes, like, but going back even to the under days when I boxed for the English title, I was in the away corner. When I boxed for the Commonwealth against Marco McCulloch, I was in the away corner. When I boxed Ryan Welsh, I was in the away corner. When Dennis Sealand, I was a voluntary to go over there and lose. Went over there, do you know what I mean? So I've never really had a promoter at the back of me or someone at the back of me or just try and get all right, you say you've been with Tyson, you've had a couple of fights, all right, you've had a bit of luck that way, but I've been lucky because I've got a good friend like that, but I've never really had a promoter to guide me and push me in the right direction. We will have that fight now. Next fight we'll have a 10 round. We'll do this, and now hopefully with Sal and Dennis, they will. I can get that, and next I said hopefully a good fight next.
Well, it's interesting you said super bantamweight, and you were Sauerland, Lee McGregor's with Sauerland, super bantamweight. You mentioned to me as well in the first interview, which I can't play because I don't have a mic plugged in like I'm a moron, but. Have you got a keen interest in this fight then? Have you got a keen interest on a fight with possibly Lee McGregor who likes, if I put you and two in the ring together, I mean, that's music to my ears.
That's fucking fireworks. That's what that is. No, listen, I'm here to support Lee McGregor tonight. I'm not going to cut money and call him out whatsoever. I like the lad, I respect the lad a lot. I've always had a lot of time for him. I've obviously got a lot of time for Ben Davison, but the same for Lee McGregor. He's at the same age as me. I don't know how old he is, but he's a bit younger than me. He wants built to pay the bills. He's got a family himself. We're not here to punch each other in the face and batter each other and not get paid for it. Do you know what I mean? And if it makes sense for Lee and it makes sense for me, and we can put our friendship to the side, and obviously he's got to do his job tonight. I wish him all the luck. I'll be shouting for him. Down the line, if it can be made, it can be made. I'm not here calling him out saying I want to fight him. I'm just hoping to fight anyone. Do you know what I mean? Anyone in the featherweight division. What's the best opportunities I can get? I'll sit down and look at them and see what there is.
I know a name that you'll call out and you would love to have a fight with. Prince Patel.
Come down first.
Where is that? Where is that beef? Is that still a beef? Is that still a rivalry? What's going on with that?
Don't say that, because you see this interview and you probably put on it the start of it, Prince Patel, Isaac Lowe. It's done 6,000 views in 30 minutes because he's mentioned Prince Patel's name. Fucking sausage. I don't know where the beef come, but he's just the kids. I think he's not a full shilling. I don't think he's there, to be honest. He won't fight. As I said, I'm happy to be there. I want to be out as soon as I can. I'll fight him next. I'll go down to Super Bantam next, and I'll fight him. My team will get onto them. We can make the fight September, October, early September, middle of September. Never mind October. I'm ready to go now. But he won't fight. You know, he's just a fucking idiot, man. He's on about fighting. Was that not shameful what he put on the other day in the car park? It was like you paid someone to come off the street and say, right, I want to punch you, I want a video. You go down, I'll make you fucking sausage, mate. But he's an idiot. But if he wants to fight, and believe it or not, he probably will do numbers, because everyone wants me to see me to kill him, don't they? And he won't last 30 seconds. What I've done with him in 5 rounds, I did to him in a round. But I would love that fight. I'll fight him for fucking free. I can't abide that lad. I can't abide him. But he won't fight.
One name that I did mention as well was Jordan Gill. Now you had a little bit of a rivalry going on, but a wee while ago. I mean, I know he's moving up to super featherweight now, and you're not big enough for super featherweight. But is that still there?
Fuck, I feel like I'm calling everyone out here tonight, aren't I? Listen, everyone knows me and Jordan Gill don't really get on. Not the fact that we don't get on. I've never really seen the lad in person, but he's a rival, isn't he? He's been in my weight class for many years. I wouldn't go dig. Well, you know, I used to have said it then. I'm too small for super featherweight. As I said, I'm a super bantam or just about a featherweight. But if the fight can be made, but what I would look at, and I was saying before in the other interview, I don't know if the draw's still there anymore, do you know what I mean? But I imagine the fans still want to see it. I think everyone will tune into it. I think it'll be a good fight. I'm not saying it, he's a good fighter, but I think I've always said I've got too much for Jordan Gill. I've got too much heart, too much balls, and I've got too much skill. But again, if it makes sense, I'm going to pay the bills. I'm going to pay the bill for Jordan. Yeah, I'm open to fight. As I've just said before, I've done my research about building up boxing 10 years ago now. I've had nearly 30 pro fights, and I've had 8 rounds again tonight. I want to get back out as soon as I can, and I'm hoping if the right opportunities, maybe the European title. Who's got the European at featherweights?
Question that. I mean, that was my favourite. Kiko Martinez fought for it, I think, but he's moved up as well. You know what I mean? No, Kiko Martinez. That's one name you're not calling out.
Yeah, no, listen, that'd be a good fight with Kiko. Listen, that's one fight what I would have to. It would definitely get me up for, because if you took your eye off the ball with Kiko, good night, God bless Romeo. No, again, if that fight got offered and it was a title involved, it makes sense. And yeah, I'm just saying now. Obviously, I want to get myself back up at that world level, and I'm not here to call people out and criticise everyone and be all a gobby shit. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm a professional boxer. I box. I know I'm an elite level fighter. If you want to say under the fringe elite level, I know on me Isaac Lowe, his best performances, it can give anyone trouble or give anyone nightmares. I've got my buzz back for boxing again. Do you know what I mean? I'm training hard. I'm eating well. I'm training well. I'm sleeping well. And I think that showed tonight. Do you know what I mean? I'm relaxing there. I looked happy in there, and. We'll see what the future brings, and hopefully with the Sauerlands now they guide me in the right direction, and we'll bring some big fights.
You mentioned elite level. Now, two parts to this final question I'm going to ask you. Big Tyson Fury showed all the way up to Edinburgh, 3.5 hour drive from Morecambe to just come and watch you, and he's disappeared again. So fair play to the big man. He's obviously a friend and a supporter.
Did you see? I was just about to walk in the ring and he couldn't walk in. I thought, fuck it, I'll talk about making it just in time. I thought he wasn't coming. Yeah, no, listen, obviously everyone knows how close we are, and to drive nearly 3 hours up the road to there just to watch me, and as I said, not even watching all my fights. You've seen him. He's went straight away. It gives me more confidence, because I think I said on the other interview, I had a lot of nerves, not a lot of nerves, but I had nerves going in tonight, because if I'd have won an E tonight and had a sticky 8-rounder with I wouldn't say a journeyman, but a kid who should be beaten easy, and I won by 2 or 3 rounds, everyone say, oh, he's not that good, he's not this. Being fair, I should be beating these, shouldn't I? I should be doing what I've done tonight, making good statements. And when you got someone like him, you look at him before you get in the ring, it gives you that boost, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Because he'd be the first one to criticise me and go on, do you know what I mean? And it gives you that power, like that will, when you get in the ring and think, right, I've got a show now, I can't mess around here. I've got some like Carl Brook at ringside and all that, and the guys come and support you, and they know me. Do you know what I mean? They are elite level. They're the bees and knees. So if I want to be with the bees and knees and hang around with the bees and knees, I've got to show it, haven't I? I've got to show what I've got. And I think tonight that was the beginning of a new era for Isaac Lowe, and a new start, and a new chapter. Not just a little scrapper, but just a control boxer, and can show I can hurt people.
Okay, let's go there. Let's talk about one final one for me then. Tyson Fury. I think you as a boxing fan, as a friend, me as a boxing fan, and I know Tyson very well, is I want to see him against Joshua or Usyk. Them are the two fights I want to see. But Joshua's obviously tied up with Dillian Whyte. You got Usyk tied up. Obviously, we know the whole palaver with that in the past. That fight never got made, but he's tied up with Dubois now. Tyson needs a fight. Now, he's been criticised now with this Ngannou fight. I just want to get somebody that's close to Tyson. Your opinion when you first heard he was fighting Ngannou?
Yeah, listen, I've already said this before, but I'm probably going to get criticised for this now anyhow, because obviously everyone's, oh, Tyson, this and that. But what do you expect him to do? He's tried to make the Joshua fight twice. I'll be the first one to say he generally has. Never mind what Eddie Hearn says and all the shit what he comes out with, because he talks that much shit, the man, he does. The fight did try and get made. They never tackle it. Usyk did it. They was fighting at first. They was fighting at Wembley, Usyk and Tyson. Then Usyk decided to pull out because he was getting 65 mil to fight in Saudi Arabia, which that's why he signed with the Saudis, and he meant to fight in December, and that's why he signed with them. Because if you listen, remember what his manager come out and said, Tyson Fury is getting offered one offer, take it or leave it, Tyson. We're offering you that. Now, because they thought there was Mr. Big Balls, they've signed with the Saudis, we can offer you that. If you don't want to take it, fuck off, we'll get someone else. Well, guess what? It backfired on them, didn't it? They didn't get the 65 mil, and they're still in a fight in Dubai, in Poland, for $2 million, when they was getting a hell of a lot more money to fight Tyson at Wembley. So what do you want to do, Tyson, do there? All right then, sit around and not fight and wait for the fights to get made, or just wait. At the end of the day, he's got to keep active, and he's got bills to pay. He's got a family. I know he's a multi-millionaire, but when you get a contract, when you get an offer to go and do a fight in Saudi Arabia by the proper Saudis and get offered shitloads of money, doesn't matter how much money you've got kids in there, it pays, but why not do it? Why not? When 2023, it's across them now. He's elite level at UFC. He's the biggest puncher in UFC heavyweight history. He's in the world's greatest records. If it's not an exhibition, it's a proper fight. If he hits Tyson's getting knocked out. I've told Tyson's having a full 12-week training camp, training his walls off. So it's not like when it's a mess over, it's a proper fucking fight. And when he deals with him, and then hopefully I want to watch it, you want to watch it. As a fan of me, I want to see, of course I want to see Tyson Fury Usyk. Of course I want to see him to fight Joshua. Of course I do, but if they're not willing to take it, what do you want to do? Just sit there. So it's one of them. I've seen someone like Usyk, I think it was Usyk. Why does he not fight a top 10 guy? Doesn't make a difference who he fights. You're fighting your fight. You worry what you're doing. Why are you worried about who he's fighting? Do you know what I mean? You're fighting him's going to happen, so don't worry who he fights. They're all upset because they're talking about it. Tyson's getting shitloads of multi-millions of pounds to fight, and they thought they was going to get it, and it's all backfired on them. And the first thing they can do is just try and criticise him. Well, just do what you've got to do. Make sure you beat the bar, and we'll see you shortly. Because I think the bar will knock him out.
Isaac, thank you so much, man. Like, you've probably done half an hour with me in total because I've done 2 interviews with you, but thank you so much, mate. Go and enjoy the rest of the night. I'll speak to you soon, Isaac. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests, Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher, and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.